So it's been really long since I've actually made a movie review, and I don't even know how to intro, so I'm just gonna start. My name is Mette, and I got to pick the movie this week for We Are Movie Club, and my pick was the Danish movie Jagten, also known as The Hunt, directed by Thomas Vinterberg. I chose this movie because it's something that I've wanted to watch for a while, but I felt too uncomfortable to actually sit down and do because the subject of the movie is very, very serious, and I did not have the heart to actually sit down and watch it. If you don't know the movie, it's about a guy named Lucas who is living on his own, struggling to get his kid to live with him. He's working at a kindergarten after he got fired, and one day a little girl, who is incidentally also his best friend's daughter, accuses him of lewd behavior, sexual behavior towards her. Now, all of these claims are completely unfounded. Nothing. He hasn't done anything. She makes this accusation to the person that runs the kindergarten. She obviously takes it seriously. She gets in touch with a lot of people, but she also makes a lot of mistakes. She warns all the parents that there might be somebody doing sexual acts to the kids, so she wants them to ask their kids if they had these symptoms of sexual abuse, you know, having nightmares, being uncomfortable around people and stuff like that. And apparently 11 kids had symptoms of it, and all of a sudden it's this big case where he's molested almost everybody in the kindergarten, and obviously loses his job and everything goes to shits because of one little lie that just turned into several big lies. All this obviously makes his world collapse because everything just goes to shits. He loses all his friends, he loses his family, he loses his job, he loses everything. The whole community turns against him. A community that supported him and loved him for so long. It just makes me feel uncomfortable to know that that is actually something humans would do. You know that that is how people would react. You always trust a kid when they say these things. Why would a kid say this? And what I really took away from this movie was the whole thing about how a lie can brand you for the rest of your life. You know, he will always be the guy that got accused of molesting a kid. Even though he was completely freed by the police, somebody will always know and always think that he did this towards a kid. And that's also what you see in the ending. I won't spoil it for you, but that sums up that feeling that he can never find forgiveness. He can never truly be cleared of this accusation. And it is so well thought out. It's well made, well played by everybody involved, especially MetteMedicine, who plays Lucas. He won at the Cannes Film Festival for this role, and it is so well deserved. I mean, you see every emotion he goes through, every emotion, and I feel everything. It made me uncomfortable, and it made me think that, wow, is this human behavior? Could I do that? Could I turn against someone? Could my friends turn against me if something like that happened? What would I actually do if I was put in that situation? Would I struggle like him and still try to be a part of the community, or would I run? Would I just pick up everything and run? The fact that he stays and he fights, and he's still fighting to be a part of the community, that he won't let himself be shunned just because of this is unbelievable. And it's remarkable that he actually tries to still be part of this community after he gets beaten and assaulted and attacked, everything. After nobody believes him anymore, he still stands up for himself. And you know, there are just so many feelings in this movie, and hurt, anger, and it's just, I don't think I've seen a movie that made me think this much and made me this uncomfortable in a while. And when I say uncomfortable, I don't mean that it was a bad movie or you saw bad things happening. I just think that the emotions and the message and the story just made me sad. I definitely would recommend you watch this movie. It's an amazing movie. Vinterberg did an awesome job, and you know, I know some people don't like watching movies with subtitles, but this you need to watch. You won't regret it. Everybody does a phenomenal job in this movie. All the actors involved, I think, do a splendid job. And generally, I just love this movie. I'm still processing it. I think that if a movie sticks with you for that long, you're still thinking about it, it means that it's effective, and it means that it really did something to you as a person. I mean, I keep thinking about it, this whole thing about being branded by the lie. You can never escape from it, and that makes me really upset. I feel uncomfortable about people, you know? Humanity scares me sometimes, and I think that this movie really showed that. I think that's all I have to say about this movie right now. Again, I'm still processing it, so I don't know, my feelings might change, but I really loved it, and I think that you would love it too. Bear in mind that it is a sensitive subject, so I'm not actually sure who the next pick is for movie club, but I will leave the video, if I find it, down below so that you can find out what next week's movie is. Thank you for sticking around for this review. If you like it, please hit the thumbs up button. Please subscribe if you want to. I'll be back with a lot more movie reviews and a lot more other videos. I finally got a new camera, so I'm excited to be back. Now if I could just make it work, that would be awesome. It's actually my 4th time filming this, but enough rambling from me. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this review. Leave me a comment telling me what you thought about The Hunt, and I'll see you in the next movie review.